Bro, the announcement of your life to everybody is the other problem, dude. Like, what's happened that
Nobody cares about. So everybody's becoming very self-centered. This is a concept I never even thought of until right now. That I think that's the whole problem with the trans and the over expressing your sexuality, and like, oh, it's because it's. I guess we do have personal rights, right? Obviously.
yeah,
But we still live it within a society, so it's like a balance between like, yo, let me do whatever the fuck I want as long as I'm not harming you.
yeah,
But at this point, the harming is so much deeper than like physical harm.
yeah,
So it's like, yeah, you could fucking say that you're gay or you're trans or you're whatever. That doesn't harm me
Yeah,
that you are gay or trans.
I don't give a fuck.
But it harms my children when you're telling my kids that, hey, there is no genders. Yeah, now you're harming my children, so now you're overstepping those boundaries, I guess. You know what I mean? So I think what's happening is people are so self-centered that it's like, no, because I have the right to be trans or whatever, so I'm gonna show the whole world.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, look, be fucking trans. You have equal rights. Just don't push it on people's kids or whatever, because that is harmful. That should be legal. I think so. You know,
Yeah,
which is where now we're having to like, because I think that's the whole thing, that it's going beyond physicality, which is weird. You know, we're getting too smart, bro.
I saw a video the other day of a trans person that they went out with their friends, and you know they came back home and they made a video, and they were upset that their friends didn't say anything about like their transformation or whatever, and they were upset. They're like, oh, I wish they had said something, and you know they made more of a big deal about it. Nobody said anything to me, and maybe I need new friends.
What though?
I don't know. Like they didn't give them the attention that they wanted
After
they transitioned. So they're like, well, I guess it's good that they didn't have like a negative reaction, but like they didn't give me any reaction. So like, how is that? That's not fair to me.
But that's the problem,
like,
bro.
So
it's egotistical.
You give them, you tell them, yo, what you're doing is wrong, and they get upset. And then you don't tell them anything at all,
they still get upset.
And they still get upset.
You didn't throw me a party.
Yeah, you didn't.
Like, come on.
It was basically, that's what they were saying. They didn't make a big deal out of the fact that they were trans, and they didn't throw them the party. It's never been, dude.
When have we ever cared that someone, like, even if you do care, it's like, all right, that's a thing that you deal with. Oh, you accomplished something in life, somebody didn't congratulate you. Okay, bro, now what? Like, what are you supposed to do now? Like, no, we got to write a law that person has to congratulate me.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. That's like, this shit is just getting worse and worse in the sense of like the programming, you know what I mean? And we understand, it seems so obvious to see what's damaging to a person and what is good for a person, right? Like, obviously we saw that like hitting kids, right? We finally realized there's studies that show hitting your kids is primitive. It's not good.
Yeah.
It shrinks your gray matter, a lot of things, right? Okay, so now we've moved into a place that like we're not hitting our kids as much, I guess, right? Now there's people that take it too far. Now there's people that their kids are like fucking trying them. It's like, all right, now you just fucking went overboard. You went too far. It's the same thing as like equal rights. You got the equal rights. So the way I see everything is like a cell. If it over replicates, it turns into a cancer, right? So it gets to where it needs to get, and there's apoptosis, and it dies, or it fucking turns into cancer. I think the same shit happened with the gay movement. They didn't have equal rights. Everybody fought for it, whatever. Or even the women rights.
Yeah, you got
equal rights, whatever. Okay, it happened. Now it's feminism. Now it's like, no, fuck men. We don't need men. Turned into a cancer.
Yeah.
Gay rights. All right, we need straight equal rights. You got equal rights. Now it's like, no, we gotta walk around fucking dicks out and shit in front of kids. Like, turned into a cancer. Now it's happening with the trans agenda. It's happening with the Black Lives Matter. You know, every agenda that like started off with a good intention just turned into a fucking cancer until we fucking kill that shit. You know, and we get to a level of balance. Like we start off like, okay, we make it aware, we make society aware of this issue. We get there, boom, we climb. Okay, we're here, cut it, boom. You know,
fix the issue and move on.
But we're like turning this shit into like,
I call it the look at me syndrome, where everybody has to like have attention on them and look at me. You know, I'm important, and you know what I do is I need everybody to know about it, and you just, I think what did that was social media, dude.
Yeah.
The selfie and you know, the let me show everybody what I have and what I'm doing. That movement fucked everybody up.
Made everybody feel important.
It made everybody feel important.
In a bad way.
Yeah. Like everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame somehow.
And I get how there's a good to it. It's the same thing we were just talking about. Like, there's a good in a sense that some people probably didn't feel seen
Yeah.
at first. And now they have this social media shit that, you know, if you're like a fucking weirdo that's into whatever, stuffed animals, you know, whatever, your environment is probably like, yo, that guy's a fucking weirdo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get ostracized or isolated or whatever from your environment. Now,
you can go to your subculture group or people anywhere
so
for
there's
anything.
another weirdo in China, there's another weirdo in Switzerland or whatever.
You guys all find
link
your
up
community.
in this invisible world.
Yeah.
And now you're seen. That's cool. I think that's pretty cool. Even if you're fucking weird, whatever you're into, I don't care. That's cool. Now it took it too far. Now it's like, no, like everyone has to like stuffed animals now.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, come on, guys. You got what you wanted. You know?
I don't understand the obsession with being seen. Like, what the fuck? Who cares, dude? Like, why? Where's the self-importance that, like, oh, I need everybody to look at what I'm doing? Where did that come from?
No, I could see like the people that didn't get love from their parents or some shit, right? And, you know, or maybe people that got like abused or, you know, sensitive people. Like, I try to justify it in a sense. Because people that don't give a fuck. Now, we grew up in Miami, and like, it's a little different here. We just don't give a fuck. We are part of the one thing, and we did have community, and we had a lot of people and a lot of experiences and all these things. So most of us don't feel that way. But I can see somebody from a small town that didn't get love from their parents, didn't get whatever.
Yeah.
You know, there's specific situations, I don't know, or circumstances. But I see how like on Instagram, like even like an artist in the middle of fucking Idaho that doesn't know anybody, and now people can see their art.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. Like that's, you know.
My thing is like the inappropriate thing, you know. If I was into fucking having fucking orgies, you know, me and my wife were into having orgies with women, and that's what I'm into. Let's just say. Who would, like, a couple years ago, who would know that?
Nobody.
Nobody would know that. You would live here. I would
Yeah,
live on
10
like
years
this.
ago, and nobody would know.
My same life.
Yeah.
I would be my same life. Nobody would know.
But now
nowadays, it's like I like to fuck fucking furries, and I have to make sure everybody knows I fuck furries.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's the look at me, look what I do. You know, accept this. You have to accept it, and I don't understand. I don't know. I feel social media ruined the world, dude. And I think the only way to fix a lot of the shit that's going on is to just fucking get rid of social media.
Drop a nuke.
Well, drop that too. I'll be happy with that. Drop a nuke or fucking flood the world. I don't give a shit, dude.
Great punchline. I think there's one solution, man. And, you know, it's the only thing that's gonna save the world, and just fucking kill everybody.
Yeah, I mean that is the truth. I always say the world needs another flood, dude. The world needs another flood to reset everything.